Can I give you permission right now to start over? I want you to start over right now. I know the year is closing out and a lot of us are like, we're just going to wait till January 2025. But if you know me, we do things now. We do things today, okay? And I wanted to share with you my story time as to how I'm able to show up so authentically online. So let's go back. Let's rewind to 2016. 2016, my husband and I got married and we started trying to have kids. And unfortunately, this is a trigger warning, I had a miscarriage. That miscarriage wrecked me, y'all. It wrecked me. And if I'm going to be honest, that was one of the first traumatic things that I had experienced in my life. And with that being said, I decided to seek out a therapist and a life coach, and I transformed my life. I did 360s, if you will, because if you're one of the few people that have known me before I started this new page, we're going to get into that. I was very shy. I'm still an introvert. I'm a proud introvert, but I was very, very shy. And I felt like my voice didn't matter. I felt like everybody else around me was more important. And I'm not saying this for pity. I'm talking to the people that see me, that are me, right? You are sitting on the other side of the screen and you feel like what you have to say does not matter. And I'm here to tell you it does matter. People need to hear what you have to say. So interesting how God works, because this is all God. This is all God. I was fortunate to get a scholarship to become a certified yoga instructor. It was actually 2020. After George Floyd was murdered, a lot of businesses were like, how can we help Black people? I'm gonna keep it really funky, but y'all know what time it was back in 2020. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing, because we were all locked in the house. Mind you, I had 2 kids under the age of 2. It was very busy. Shout out to my husband. My husband held it down so much, but I was like, I want to learn more about yoga. Like, if you know part of my story, I've been practicing yoga since 2009. My first yoga class was a Bikram yoga class. Okay. I laugh because if you know Bikram yoga, that crap is intense, but I loved it because I'm a very intense person. Learn, why does yoga make me feel so good? Like, why? How? Right? So I took the scholarship and I ran with it. I finished that certification before the year was over. And then I officially got certified as a yoga instructor December 2020. We locked in the house, right? So then if y'all been here from the inception of this page, which at that time, let me know if you remember the name of my page when I first started. I'm gonna give you a second. So I had 2 names. And please, if you've been an OG around this page, it was Les-leen Does Wellness, which is my business. And then I think I changed it to Les-leen Does Yoga, because this page solely because I felt so good. I was now level-headed. I was clear. Like, I was just like, I was on a mission at that time. This was 3 years ago now, to just show Black moms, like, y'all can put yourself first with yoga. You can really do it. I promise you, because I did it and I feel so good. I'm so happy. So going back to how do I show up so authentically online, it's because I started a new page, right? I started a new page so I can silence all of the noise from family, from friends. No shade to my family and friends. The real ones, they ain't gonna take offense to this. But going back to you, right? I know how hard it can be, because family and friends, if they don't know what you're doing, not trying, what you're doing with your business, they're gonna be asking all questions, and then it can get taken out of context, and then that's distracting, and then you know what happens, and you want to play small. And anytime somebody makes me feel small, I block them. That might be a toxic trait for me. It might be toxic, but here we are, because that's how I protect my peace. It's a block party over here, right? And I block people on the regular. We ain't gonna go into who I block, because if they don't see this video, then, that means they were blocked. But I say all this to say, that's my story of how I am able to show up authentically. And that can, it can be a little weird, right? It can be weird because you're like, damn, Les-leen, you don't love your family. I do love my family. But when it comes to my business, I have to be, blinders are on. I am locked in, okay? I am so locked in. I am so focused. It inspires you to show up. Like if you are somebody that is like really struggling, like I'm not telling you, oh, become a content creator or do this. No, I'm not telling you that. But if you're somebody that's like you have a business or you're wanting to like just show up on camera and share your story, I'm giving you permission to do it today. And I would love for you to tag me too so I can cheer you on and root for you. If you have any other questions related to showing up, how to show up authentically on social media, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to help. Have a good weekend.